You said if somebody's mean to you, you try not to be mad?
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The ball on the tee. We're set for football, and we are underway from Atlanta. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Ass individuals in my job, bro. Jesus Christ.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Grant. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because they'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Looking to throw. Grant. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
First off, play with
4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
How do I share this one or something? I'm gonna just copy it. I'm gonna back down, yeah. I'm in the booth with my little sniper niggas.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. The Falcons are 12-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. Next expect them to do just that.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I mean, that's like...
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
That's like 45 minutes. That's either... Oh, so it is a 45.
Wilson will throw again.
That's what we say 45.
His throw incomplete.
That might have been like...
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
This would not be wrong. That's what only said 45. I mean, that's a big game.
Here's Wilson. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
I'll make that drop.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
Not literally, though. Good.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the
it was just like, it was like...
That's a good effort there after the catch. He put the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cam Akers taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's how you know.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I knew I should have led.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
I'm in the
booth. Here comes Carter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I don't know what's a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Whoa.
That's to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A.J. Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. And sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on second down, Grant. And that is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw on third down, Grant. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and 1, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit. Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That Curry look good on that. I forgot what this thing is. Oh, that's straight.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Okay.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spells it for a small gain.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he coughed it up.
Wow, that ball was knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on first down, Grant. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And we've got a good one, Burrow, 9 up and 14.
That ties the game at
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they've got it 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 22.
Stop it. Stop it.
There's Wilson to throw.
How you do that?
Batted at the line, but he still brought it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing now for the season. And that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Okay.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll give this to Akers running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
That baby ass this.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Brian Burns showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
I mean, they both
to throw is Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Zach Wilson, 14 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I don't know. Now it's kind of like straight. I don't know. It's kind of like changes.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Sometimes it's clearly better than sometimes it's clearly.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
I don't know, when the day comes, just figure out what you want to roll with us, and you can do it. You can
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Cam Hayward always a force. Got back there for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You sure?
Back to throw. Grant. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll go in the box as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a throw here to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Just because y'all said y'all just been don't mean you still think that.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Jermaine Johnson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, last game he had 2 sacks, got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
There's just something about him that's just like...
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give up the middle to Akers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brandon Smith with a nice rush to get him down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next
I
drive.
would have just never got back.
The defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay,
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down
I'm not.
the 40-yard
I
line.
think I'm just focusing myself.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. And now taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
Well,
I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection led to the
and a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
That's what fuck else he gonna do? Niggas, because I be hearing niggas talking about, they be like, if a girl gave me some, I'll speak y'all. What?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football. This game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. On the move past the 40. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Off the play fake. Grant being chased down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he is going to have the Panthers first.
I mean, not all the time, but most of the time. I mean, I never really thought about it. I mean, it's not really that shit. I mean, it feels good. It's not like it's uncomfortable. I mean, sometimes it doesn't.
To get the third down conversion.
And the Panthers first down.
Sometimes it's just be trash, man. because they don't really know what they're doing.
Ready up.
Operating from the gun, Grant. That pass is caught by Hardy. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 147 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Grant looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Watson. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ooh, not seen.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Grant. He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Well, I'm not working
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. He's going to keep this again. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
That bag always urged. What that mean?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Once I get paid again, I think at the end of the month, I'm going to use that money.
61, matchbox,
I don't know. It was really frustrating. I'm glad I didn't release it.
They go play action with Wilson. Akers back-to-back catches. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
You think he's tough? You want diamonds?
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
You want smash?
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Akers. Touchdown, Falcons. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Atlanta has 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Did I not saving any videos of me in my haircut today, bro?
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Grant. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical. And you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
I feel like this is a really good, well, not really good. Just
on first down, Grant. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off play action, Grant. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Terrace Marshall, 42 yards. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th. And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back. Point after here coming up.
Whoa.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score, Falcons.
Thanks.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
How do you spell Puerto Rican?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Bro,
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
He
gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, you got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now Wilson.
You know, like a lot of references like
that's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
I don't like the other.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 87 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
What else in that? Like your eyes look, they look seducing. Your eyebrows look sharp.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Off the option, here's Akers. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 4th quarter, down to the
Ask me
final
what
2
the word
minutes.
is. I don't know what the word is, nigga.
Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Dick ass nigga.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Cam Akers punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Carlson down to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Yeah.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On game. The fuck? If it don't sound like that, I don't want it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Grant. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. And his pass incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now. Because they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Another shot's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one, so you look over at the sideline.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Off the squib kick, he corrals it inside the 25.
I just think you were running it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That caught by Tremble. And it's a fumble. And the offense will get the ball back and be touchdown. And with that, this game is over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Atlanta, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead.
50-minute drive.
Meanwhile, for Carolina.
Why you say I had work? Oh, nah. Now you, wait, hold on. Cause I told her I was gonna come, but I never followed up with her. Hey, ATL is an ugly ass nigga. Y'all pulling up to the game right now? I thought you could, cause JT, your bitch there, I think. No, goddamn. What's fuck? Goddamn, I can't speak. Zaire. What's old girl name that used to follow JT? Yeah, yeah. He there. That's a little 3-man right there. I mean, oh shit. Shit.